welcome back to my channel. It's Megan, and today we are going to do a review and unbox the presents from Once Upon a Book Club for the third book in the Bridgerton series, which was An Offer from a Gentleman. I'm not gonna lie, after watching season 1 and 2, specifically 1 of Bridgerton, the TV show, I definitely thought An Offer from a Gentleman, which is Benedict's story, was going to be a male-male romance. So I was like surprised when I saw that it was a female with Benedict. This is somewhat of a Cinderella retelling, if you will, and it obviously it follows Benedict, the second oldest son of the Bridgerton siblings, and it also follows Sophie, who is a servant-ish. She was the, what's the word? Because I don't like to say the B word, illegitimate child of one of the like higher people in this society, but she was raised as a servant. Her father passed away and she was henceforth raised by her stepmother, but really just as the stepmother's servant. And her two sisters are very in the vein of like the evil stepsisters. One day she just runs away from her mother and starts working at another family, and Benedict happens to come upon her at this place and sees her about to be assaulted, and so he steps in and saves the day and decides to hire her under his employ. And during all this time he like gets nursed back to health by her, and they start to form a friendship and a bond, and then eventually he falls in love with her. And so it's like them dealing with the intricacies of her being a servant, and there's like another whole subplot in this that I'm not gonna get into because I don't want to spoil anything, but I really enjoyed this one and can't wait for the season 3, or I don't think it's going to be season 3. I think season 3 is going to be book 4 of the Bridgerton books following Colin and Penelope. But I am excited for when this one becomes adapted because I think it sounds so good and I think it will adapt really fun. So yeah, that was the book, but I did want to unbox my goodies here with you guys. I do have 3 here and I'm fairly certain I know what one is, so I'm interested to see what the other 2 are. So if you haven't watched these before, if you aren't aware, Once Upon a Book Club is a book box in which you receive a book, and then as you're reading you'll come to a note that says open your gift, and then the gift has page numbers on it and it like correlates. So instead of random merch or items like Fairy Loot or Illumicrate, all of the items are something to do with the book itself. Okay, so we'll just start right here. Page 152, open your gift. I'm not entirely sure what this is going to be, but I think it might be a sketchbook because they're talking about Benedict's like skill with his drawing and like how he has a sketch pad and stuff. So I think this might be something to do artistic wise. Let's find out, shall we? Oh, there's tape I wasn't expecting. Okay, I think I got the tape. Ooh, okay, what do we have here? This feels like a journal of some sort. Okay, so it's like a leather bound, kind of embossed notebook here, and you open it up, and how do you open this up? Oh, okay, it was just a little sticky. Oh, so it's like a binder, and it's got art. Okay, so yeah, I think this is supposed to be Benedict's sketch pad. So in it you can see some of the sketches he's done. That's a nice touch. So here is all the Bridgertons playing that Pall Mall or Pall Mall, however you pronounce it. And then here is Sophie in a nice gown. And then there's blank pages for you to do your own sketches. So that, I like the little nice touch of having Benedict's kind of sketches in there. And this is just a magnetic clasp. So that's a nice little piece there. The next one was on page 258, and they're talking about how they're reading a book. So I think that this is the one that I already perhaps knew about. I'm going to be so confused if it's not the one that I thought I knew. Okay, it is. Okay. So it's the next book in the Bridgerton series, Romancing Mr. Bridgerton. And the reason I said I was gonna be confused is because they did like the first 3 books, but they sold it as a quartet, but you didn't get like the 4th book. And then they sold the next 4, but you never had Romancing Mr. Bridgerton. So I was like, how do we get book 4? Yeah, I'm happy to have book 4 now. And I'm in love with the color of this one. I think this might be my favorite one so far, and I've heard many good things about Colin and Penelope's story, so I cannot wait to pick this one up. And our final one is on page 344, and it comes in this little pouch. Oh, I didn't even read what was going on in the book, so I have no idea what this is going to be. I forgot to check out. Alright, let's see what we got here. We have, I don't know, is it like a scarf maybe? Now I want to go back to the book. How could she avoid him when she lived in his mother's household? I'm not seeing anything. I don't know what this is about, to be honest. Huh. Oh, I'm looking at 244. It's on 344. That's my bad. Oh yeah, yanking at her too tight scarf. It has to be a scarf. So here is a nice little scarf here. It's got like pink and floral looks to it. They talk a lot about the garden at the Bridgerton household, so I think that this might be like alluding to that. But overall, I really like the gifts. I really liked the book. I can't wait to read Romancing Mr. Bridgerton. I am probably not going to do an unboxing for this one. I might talk about it when I talk about To Sir Philip with Love, because there are no goodies associated with this one. So stay tuned for book 4 and 5 together. But that was my Bridgerton unboxing. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll check you in the next one. Bye friends!